What's good, everybody? And here back with another Shinobi Striker video. Now let's go ahead and get this bit of information out of the way. Yes, I am late to doing this DLC review. Not going to go into specifics, but last week has been very busy. But you didn't come here to listen to all that. I promise you guys that I start doing DLC reviews, and what better character to start off with than the main character, Naruto Uzumaki. Let's jump straight into the DLC review of Naruto Uzumaki Last Battle. Alright, so first we're going to jump into the cosmetic items that Naruto brings to Shinobi Striker. The first outfit he gives you is a battle damage version of his original outfit, and when you wear it and use any of the 6-pass Sage Mode techniques, the costume transforms to look exactly like his 6-pass Sage Mode outfit. So if you want to be optimistic, you can say that this outfit is actually 2-in-1. Just a side note for you guys, adult Naruto and Minato's outfit also do the same thing when using Kurama Link Mode techniques. Kurama Link Mode! The next cosmetic item, and let's be real, everyone's favorite cosmetic item of this DLC, is Ashura's hair and outfit. I mean, just look at this. The cool thing about getting these reward items is that you almost get to create a whole nother character that's not in the game. I personally hated a lot of the filler in Naruto, but if you were one who did like the filler, you could throw some jutsu together to create your own Ashura character to fight with. Much to a lot of you guys' disappointment, instead of you getting a sexy jutsu version of your character, you instead just get this pose titled Looking Good Pose 1. The fact that they have 1 at the end of the name of the pose makes me wonder if there are going to be more poses like this in the future. Moving along, we're going to get to Naruto's first jutsu, and maybe every healer's favorite jutsu at this point, Truthseeker Orbs. Since this isn't a Shinobi Tactics video, I won't be going as in depth about each of Naruto's jutsu because I'll be saving all that information for a Shinobi Tactics video. So Truthseeker Orbs is almost like a walking deadly version of Water Pillar, or you can say it's the healer's version of Sand Shield. So when you initially use this, you'll form a shield around yourself where you remain mobile and you can bump into your enemies to deal damage. The damage is actually high enough to make the shield very lethal against defense types, especially those who rely on super armor the entire match. Defense types have the most health in the game, and Truthseeker Orbs can still melt their health away. Press the button again while the shield is up, and you'll fire your Truthseeker Orbs at an enemy as multiple projectiles. They're fast, go through solid objects, they deal damage, they reset ninjutsu, and they reset ninja tools. The range is also pretty decent, but the tracking falls off the longer the range. One of the things that makes the Truthseeker Orbs even better is that there's very little techniques that can actually break it. But to balance it out, the cooldown of this jutsu is very long. As for his healing jutsu, is 6-pass Chakra Rebirth. With this jutsu, you heal and give a defense buff to yourself and your allies, if they're within range. So they really stuck to the source material when it comes to this jutsu. The reason why I say this is not only because you can bring people back to life, but the range of it is so short that it's almost like you have to physically touch your enemies to heal them. One good thing about this jutsu is that when you use it, every enemy in the area gets blown back before the heal kicks in. It can't be used in the same way as body blow, but if you keep spamming it, there's bound to be moments where your enemy's attacks have a small enough gap for this technique to fit in. The amount you heal is similar to cellular extraction, so it's not like the heal amount is low. It's just the range of this heal makes it where it's not really viable in combat scenarios. However, when you revive someone with this jutsu, their health is brought all the way back up to 100%. So it's good if you're using it with the intention to revive your teammates. Also, along with the theme of sticking to the source material, Naruto brings another shadow clone to the game. This time it's called the multi-shadow clone jutsu. Me personally, I think this might be my new favorite shadow clone. I'm always a speedster when it comes to video games, so I was using Shisui's evasion for a while, but I prefer to have multi-shadow clone instead. The reason for this is because when it comes to multi-shadow clone, you get 2 stocks of shadow clones. This is the first clone like this introduced to the game, and in my opinion, it makes sense for them to create it this way. While the shadow clone only creates 1 clone, the multi-shadow clone creates 4 clones in all. The first clone is what you replace yourself with when your enemy is attacking you. And after you move to a different area, you create 3 more clones that dash toward the enemy. People keep saying that this clone deals damage, but I haven't been able to damage others or receive damage from this clone at all. The cooldown is the longest cooldown in the game at 40 seconds, which is twice more than a normal substitution jutsu. But if you're good at holding onto your clones, it'll feel like this cooldown is way shorter, almost on par with substitution. Last, but definitely not the least, Naruto's secret technique, 6-pass Massive Rasen Shuriken. I just want to take a second to just look at the animation of this attack. Oh my god! Like, just look at that. I'm an Uchiha fan by far, but this secret technique is definitely the best looking one of the game right now. I'm also just going to point out here that I was all the way wrong when I was guessing that this jutsu would work the same way as Kurama Link mode. I wish that it did so that we could have 6-pass Sage mode transformation active longer and our weapon changes to Naruto's 6-pass rods, but it is what it is. Now this move throws 2 giant Rasen Shuriken at the opponent that will instantly kill. There's no way to survive this jutsu if you get hit. The tracking on this technique is absolutely ridiculous, and since they're huge and you throw 2, it just doubles the anxiety when you see someone throwing them your way. Even if you dodge one, there's still the high chance that you'll get hit by the second. Not only is this secret technique used to deal damage to your enemies, it also revives your allies on activation on the entire map, gives everyone on your team a healing buff, and instantly recharges their ninjutsu. However, if you want to get picky, the only downside to this technique so far is the time it takes to charge it up. But with moves like Super Light and Boulder Jutsu and Mind Transmission Palm Sage Jutsu, healers have the easiest time building up their secret technique gauge anyway. So overall, I feel like Naruto is a good DLC. He has unique jutsu, he adds more to the game without breaking it, and overall he's just a fun character to play as. I play with cast characters a lot, and I have to say that as far as healers go, Naruto just might be my favorite cast character to play as a healer. However, he's only my favorite cast character healer to play when it comes to fights where I don't have to heal my teammates. The range of his jutsu absolutely destroys that aspect for me, especially in combat battle where keeping your allies alive is a big deal. But I will say that when it comes to base battle, his capabilities as a healer are crazy good. These are just some of my thoughts on Naruto as a DLC character right now. If you agree or disagree with anything I said in this video, let me know down in the comments below. While you're at it, if you enjoy this type of content and would like to see more, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn those post notifications on so that you'll be notified as soon as I post another video. You can also check out the videos on your screen right now to hold you over until my next video. My name is Hinata, thanks for watching, and until the next video, I'm out, y'all.